Hey, Mike here with Mike's Bags, and today I'm reviewing the Lights Out Round 2 by X Level Cornhole. We'll go ahead and jump right into the review and start with the design. As always, X Level's bags all have a boxing theme to them, hence the Lights Out and hence the Round 2. They actually have a regular Lights Out, and then this is a second version. The difference is the fast side material, and I'll get into that in just a second. I talk about materials, I'll explain the difference there, but that's why it's called Lights Out Round 2 as opposed to just Lights Out 2, sticking with that boxing theme. I like this design. It's very simple. It's very clean, but it stands out. It's unique. I like it. I think it fits the boxing theme perfectly. So I think all in all, the design's great. Material-wise, we'll start with this slow side because I think this is probably the most intriguing part of the bag here. This is a material that's becoming very popular. In fact, I've got quite a few bags of these I'm going to review over the next few months. This was the first one I got in, which is why I'm bringing this review to you first, but you'll be seeing a lot more of this material. But I want to make one thing clear. A lot of people are comparing this to the Viper R, Widow R slow side. It is not the same material. I've got my Widow R's here, and I don't know if you can really see it. You might not be able to tell, but it's definitely two different materials. Now, the reason they get compared is because they have a lot of similarities in the way they play. There's also a couple differences as well, but they have a lot of similarities in the way they play, and that's why they get compared. I just wanted to make sure that you're aware of them. Because a lot of people call this the Viper R, Widow R clone material, and it's not really an exact replica. It's different, but it's similar in the way it plays. Hope I'm clear on that. I mean, just make sure you know this is not the exact same material. Now, the first thing that's different about it is the speed. To me, that Ultra, the Widow R here, this material gets really fuzzy, and when it's fuzzy, it really slows down. And in this plays, I've rated it a 4 when I review these bags. It's probably closer to like a 4.5. It's kind of that faster 4, but this is definitely slower than a Surefire on the slow side, slower than a Psycho X. So that's why I call it kind of that 4.5 speed. This is more of a 5. This plays about the same speed as that Surefire Psycho X low side. It's definitely a 5. It's definitely faster than that Widow R, Viper R carpet material. So you got a 5 speed here. Fast side. Now this one is, again, the Round 2, so this uses a slower fast side material. In fact, this material on this fast side is the same material that Cornhole Scenario uses on the Cat 2 slow side. I actually like this material. In fact, I love this material much better than what Ultra used on the Widow R. But this is a 7-speed material, so you got a 5, a 7 on the Round 2. The regular Lights Out uses a 9-speed material here and gives you a 5-7. So the Lights Out is more comparable to the Viper R. The Lights Out Round 2 is more like the Widow R, if that kind of helps you out. The template, this is just hair on the larger side, just slightly on the larger side. Although Tony, the owner of X Level, reached out to me when they sent me these bags to let me know that they may be tweaking the template and bringing it just a touch smaller. So just want to make you aware that when if you get a set of bags, they may not be quite on that larger side, which is fine. He did say they were going to probably remove a little bit of fill so that it doesn't change the fullness of the bag, which I think is awesome because this bag has got just the right amount of fill to it. It's got flop to it, not too floppy. It's not crazy full. It's kind of right down the middle, which is what I like on the bag. The fill is that small disc fill. It's the same fill they used in the Shadow that I reviewed from X Level. And it feels great in the hand. I mean, whatever X Level's doing, they definitely emphasize hand feel because the Shadow felt awesome, and this Lights Out feels great as well. I mean, they're definitely putting special attention to the way the bag feels in your hand, and it definitely shows. Playability on this bag. So we've got a 5, 7-speed material, but what makes this material so awesome is that it's so versatile. You know, it's a carpet material-like material, and you can play a carpet style game with it, right? You can throw blockers up there. You can clog the hole, congest the board. You can shape shots with it, cut it right to left, left to right. You can flop it. You can roll it. You can do everything that you can do with a carpet bag. In fact, I love this bag as a blocker. Because it's got just enough fullness that when you throw that blocker out there, it's very easy to collect. When you come back with this bag to collect, in fact, a lot of times I was collecting with the slow side. There's enough speed on the slow side that you can come through and just collect. But even if you go fast side, the Round 2 is not a crazy fast side, which is why I preferred this one over the faster one. I prefer to throw a little harder as opposed to back off. So I prefer to go with a little bit slower speeds. So when I get a situation, I can throw a little harder and not have to worry about it, if that makes sense. But anyway, we're going to collect a bag. Because it's got enough fullness to it, you can just clip the corner, and just clipping the corners be enough to catch it and spin it and take the bags in. So they're very easy to collect, which gives me the confidence when I throw a blocker up there, even if I'm a little off or a little further over on my opponent's side than maybe I wanted to be, I still know I can collect it if my opponent doesn't collect it for me. It's super easy to collect. This carpet material is extremely hole friendly for a carpet style bag, right? It's not as hole friendly as a Pro Sniper. It's not as hole friendly as the B3 Ranger I reviewed recently, right? It's not on that level of hole friendliness. But when you compare it to other carpet style bags, that this is much more hole friendly than that. This to me is along the line of a Surefire as far as hole friendliness. That's kind of what you're looking at. So it will occasionally hang on the hole from time to time, but even when it hangs on the hole, it's pretty easy to collect. Like when I had bags hanging, I didn't really have to get aggressive and go after them and throw crazy airmail drags. I could throw my next bag in. Usually my next bag company would clip it and just pop it right in. If not, the second bag after would usually take it in. And so when you're playing against an opponent, if you got bags hanging there, between them and you throwing bags in, it's going to fall in most of the time. You don't really have to go get aggressive and go after it, which makes it really nice. And again, gives you the confidence to leave those bags on the board because you know you can collect them pretty easily with the next bag or the next two bags, right? The other thing about this bag is, and I talk about versatility, is maybe you're a player who likes to just run bags in the hole, right? You like to put 12 bags or 4 bags in each 12 points and outscore your opponent. You can do that with this bag because it's fast enough here. That 5-speed material is fast enough, but still controllable. But you can run bags in the hole. So you can choose to play a dirty style game, or you can choose to play a clean game and just run bags in. Either way, this bag excels there, and I think that's why I like it so much, is because I tend to like to play a dirty style game. I like to throw blockers, I like to clog the hole out. I like to dirty the board, congest the board, and make my opponent work to get points. But sometimes, I just want to run bags in the hole. Maybe I get to a point where, like, you know what, let me just put a few bags in the hole, just kind of chill out, relax before I go back to throwing the blockers. And this, you can do it. So you can change your gameplay from round to round. I may get to throw 3 or 4 rounds of nothing but bag in the hole, bag in the hole, bag in the hole, and then the 4th round I throw a blocker out there just to throw my opponent off balance, right? They're used to me running bags in the hole, and all of a sudden there's a blocker in the way, and now they've got to change what they were thinking, their thought process. And it just makes you a little more unpredictable when you can do that, right? If I have a carpet bag, they know every time I'm playing, I'm probably putting blockers out there. If I have a faster bag, they know, oh, everything you're putting is going in the hole. But when you get something like this, you can just mix and match and play how you want to from round to round. Or, if you and your partner like to play different style games, maybe you want to play a fast style game, just run bags in the hole, and they want to play a dirty style game and throw blockers out there. This is an awesome bag for that because it does both, and it does both extremely well. And I think that's why this material is becoming so popular, because you can just do so much with it. So all in all, I absolutely love this bag. I loved throwing it. It was fun to throw. It really fits my style really well. To me, this is a much better bag than the Viper, or the Widow R. I'm sorry. This is a much better bag than the Widow R. And I even think you add that faster side to it. I think I would prefer this over the Viper R. Right? It's just not quite as floppy, and I like the way this carpet material plays over that Ultra. The Viper or Widow carpet. I think this hangs up less on the hole, and I like the fact that it's just a touch faster. So all in all, I think this is a better bag. This is definitely replacing the Widow R in my rotation of bags for sure. And I think if you like that style, those style of bags, and you're having a hard time getting them, because Ultra is making things difficult for some of the releases, and right now the Viper R is so popular that when they put a bag up there, it's just selling like crazy. Whereas X Level has their bags available. You can go get a better bag right now without having to wait for drops, releases, or paying a crazy secondary price for it, right? And X Level has a website. So for those of you who complain about all these Facebook only drops, X Level has a website, xlevelcornhole.com. You can go there, you can buy bags there. In fact, before I did this video, I went and looked, and their bags are available. They have the Lights Out available and the Lights Out Round 2 both available, as well as some of their other bags on there that you can get a set of. They are priced right now, they're on sale, $80 for a set of bags, which is an awesome deal, way better than Ultra sells. They're the Widow R, Viper R4, so you're getting a better bag at a cheaper price, and it's in stock. You can't beat that, right? So go check out xlevelcornhole.com, pick up yourself a set, whether you like a slower fast side or a faster fast side. You can choose between the Lights Out, the regular, and the Round 2 version. Either one, great bags, you're not going to be upset. And also, when I ordered this set, X Level was nice enough to throw a second set in there for me so that I could give this brand new set away to one of you guys. So I have a brand new set here of Round 2s. This is the slower, same version I got here. Brand new set of Round 2s that I want to give away to one of you guys, courtesy of X Level Cornhole. So shout out to them. Appreciate them doing that for me and allowing me to do this. And as always, I want you guys to make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and just drop a comment. And just comment, man, I feel like I always do the bag name, right? Comment X Level. Let's do X Level. Let's give a little attention to the bag company, right? So comment X Level down below. So subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment X Level. down below, and I reply back to your comment with a number, and then we'll run this for a week, which means Christmas Day, actually. Yeah, December 25th, 2022, Christmas Day at 9 p.m. I'll cut the entries off, and then within the few days after that, I'll post a video up announcing the winner, and we'll give this set away to one of you guys. So I thank you so much for the support, and I thank you guys for watching.
Aimless, I don't want to be one of the nameless.